in the bedrooms and the bathrooms, but right here we're doing it in the car, in the trunk. It's the California Innovations Trunk Organizer with the removable cooler bag. It is customer top rated. We only have 2 colors remaining, the multi-floral or the red rose. We've got both of those available. Oh man.
That's why those are all before in my car, seriously.
It's like, oh my gosh, what a mess.
Yes.
But you don't have to have that. And the price tag is clearance priced at $24.62. It was priced at $33. Now also 4 easy payments of $6.16. Let's come back. Let's show you our 2 patterns. We have right here is the multi-floral, which is going to be a navy background with aquas and pinks and corals, or we have red rose over here, and you can get the red rose, which is different shades of red with the white, etc. But I want to introduce you to Marie Louise Ludwig. Hello, how are you? Good morning. Thanks for getting up so early with me.
My pleasure. I love this item.
Yeah, I do too. This is actually a perfect way to store things or I want to make it portable in your trunk.
Yeah.
When you're going to put something in your trunk, put it in this instead of have it roll all over the place.
Yeah, if you're anything like me, take a look at the back of your trunk and where do you store everything? It's rolling all over, isn't it? It's shoved under seats and things. Well, this is a better idea. This is from California Innovations. They're the company, 30 years old, and they specialize in soft-sided portable insulated totes and more.
Okay.
But watch this. This is how your trunk organizer starts. It's nice and thin. You've got a mesh pocket in the front, and you have a pocket in the back. So when you need to use it, you just unfasten the 2 hook and loop closures on the side. Now watch this, Mary Beth. Boom.
Wow.
You now have 3 large compartments lined so they're wiped down clean, and in the middle on this 2nd generation, what we've done by customer demand is we've given you a zippered pouch in the middle. Now, know right out of the gate that because we put a zipper on it does not mean that it becomes insulated to put ice and stuff like that. And no, this is to hold the smaller things that might be rolling around. Perhaps you go to a supermarket where lemons and limes and apples and oranges are free, and you have to put them somewhere. I bought 4 or 5 cucumbers yesterday that weren't in a bag at a supermarket.
Yeah.
So that's what this is for. 2 great handles on the side because we know it's going to make it easier to get your almost 65-pound capacity in and out. And the secret then is on the bottom. There's rubber grips, and they have little spikes on those grips, and that's what's going to hold it down to perhaps you have carpeting or mats in the back. Then, if that's not enough,
wait, there's more.
Wait, there's more. We're also giving you one of our soft-sided portable insulated coolers, and we call it personal, and yet it holds 36 12-ounce cans of soda in there.
And that truly is insulated.
Yeah.
That one, you can put your cold ice cream in there. And you can even put a warm chicken, rotisserie chicken in there if you wanted to help keep that warm. So this comes with it. Now, does this fit in one of these?
It does. So you can definitely use it in here. And this cooler, by the way, has everything we love about California Innovations. It's got the Thermoflex lining, hot foods hot, cold foods cold. In this lining, they've infused something called Microban. Quickly enough, inhibits the growth of bacteria that causes stains and odors. Why is that important? Well, you spoke about those rotisserie chickens.
Yeah.
For example, oil leaks, ketchup spills, baked beans spill over in here. And then what do? You've got a big mess. In typical bags will stain and then they start to smell. These will wash out and stay nice and fresh. I always say, you see the cantaloupe?
I know it.
You
rolling
never
around.
realize how much you need something like this until things are rolling around in the back of your trunk and you get hit in the head with a cantaloupe. Coming around the corner or all your golf balls go all over the place. And we all need this bag for the supermarket.
Well, especially going into summertime.
Sure.
Because you're buying the frozen foods, you're buying the popsicles, you're buying things like that. And if you try to get it home without it melting, that's about the time that you end up sitting in construction lines.
Always.
And things like that. And you're like, oh no, and you're cranking up the air conditioning in the car just so that things won't melt. The other thing is that the cooler bag is actually leak proof.
Yes,
Here's your
sure
colors
is.
to choose from. This one is called multi-floral, and it's a navy background with pinks and
beautiful.
corals and different shades of blue. Over there, we have red rose, and that one is nice because that's just different colors of reds, and it almost has like the burgundies in it, etc. But these make so much sense, whether it's for sports or groceries or gardening.
Yes.
All those things.
You know, it's funny, I was just at a new store out by us yesterday, and they do not give you bags. And it was the first time in the store, and as I went down the conveyor belt, she just tossed everything into a big old empty cart. And I'm like, oh, I guess I need to go out and fill this up. Now, put this in your cart, load it up, take everything off the conveyor belt, put it all back in, or when you get to your car, load everything up. Great for sporting, great for the beach.
Oh, great idea.
Loading
for the
everything
beach.
up and then use that middle compartment for your wet bathing suits and towels.
Well, and
great
because
for laundry as well.
Because there's handles on both sides, if it's
Lift it.
really heavy, you can put a person on each side, or as I say, a child, but like a larger child. I'm talking like a 12-year-old, you know? Put a 12 and a 10-year-old on, one on each side. Don't forget red rose or multi-floral, but this is clearance priced, it's customer top rated, and it's also on 4 easy payments. Thank you, Marie Louise.
See you soon.
And in the meantime, coming up in about 15 minutes, we are going to talk about my